Today we are in the south of the island. It's very windy. Oh my god, I feel like I will fall down very soon. Anyway, we are going to explore this volcanic landscape. There is a lot of volcanoes here. That one is pretty impressive with a crater. And this one here is very touristy. There is a parking lot, Volcán de San Antonio, and you can pay there an entrance fee and you can take a look into the crater, but we will go elsewhere, for example there. So I'm curious to see what we will see today.
We have a lot to see today. With its history of eruptions, La Palma is very much alive when it comes to volcanic activity, so this should be interesting. We'll be surrounded by black volcanic dust everywhere in this terrain. Then we'll make our way to the island's southern tip to visit a traditional salt factory.
Looks like we can take some salt with us.
Wow!
And to take advantage of the warm weather in February, of course, we'll cool off in the ocean water, first in small natural pools and then on a beach with the open sea stretching before us. But let's finally go and explore the raw power of La Palma's volcanoes. We started in the picturesque village of Los Canarios, where we parked our car and started our hike from there.
There is Atlantic Ocean everywhere around us.
That's because we are in the south.
Yes, yes. And we parked our car there in that cute little village or town, Los Canarios. So let us begin and we will keep you updated.
We are now walking among the volcanoes. They are all around us. And it's not windy here anymore as we are hidden behind the hills.
Yeah, so
it's very refreshing.
Yeah, it's pleasant all of a sudden.
Yeah. And what's interesting is that it feels like walking on the beach because there is volcanic sand everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So black sand and black little rocks and everything.
Yeah. And it's just us, of course, because everybody is at that one volcano where you pay for the entry.
Mm-hmm.
It's like walking on dunes here. Black dunes.
Yeah.
Dunas de la Palma.
Black sand dunes.
Yeah.
And we are going down that way.
This is the official trail.
Yes. This is quite fun. Wow, the downhill seems to be over. My shoes are full of sand. Oh my god, wow. Yay.
But it was a shortcut, so it was worth it.
And it was fun.
It's so windy here, I had to take my cap off, otherwise it would fly away.
In a volcano, I'm sure.
This is as far as we can go. So we are here. This is a Volcán de Teneguía. And this is the one which is for free to see. And that one is Volcán de San Antonio. That one is where you pay €8 to get in.
Yeah.
Both are very impressive.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that one above us to erupt. That wouldn't be very fun.
It's so windy, oh my god. My cap flew away into the volcano in the meantime.
This is like a little side entrance to hell down there. We are not going to take a look. We can't. Or can we? I'm not sure. But it's impressive. I'm so happy we are here. There is nobody around. Just a few people walking on the trails here and there. And wow, it's amazing. I would like a little bit of lava down there bubbling. That would be nice, but that's too much to ask. So this is the next best thing. Wow, and the landscape is so interesting. It's so volcanic. Yay. I'm really glad we came here. This is so nice. Yay. Today in the morning we were saying how lucky we are with the weather regarding wind. It's not windy here at all. But now, of course, the weather has to show us that it can be very, very windy. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Wow. So, yay. It's not pleasant. We don't like windy, mainly me. But sometimes you have to be strong to see something, like here the volcanoes.
But this is a bit too much. I wouldn't want this all day.
Yeah. In 2021 there was quite a big volcanic eruption here in La Palma, and it lasted for 86 days from September to December, and it was quite damaging. 3,000 houses were destroyed, over 70 kilometers of roads, and banana plantations, some of them were also destroyed. And Tommy was saying that also some beaches were destroyed. Lava was flowing there, so La Palma, the island, now is actually a bit bigger because the flowing lava into the ocean created more land. So that's interesting. And there was even one death from inhaling toxic gases. The eruption didn't happen here in this area, it was farther away. It occurred in Cumbre Vieja volcanic ridge. So yeah, and there is a TV show on Netflix, at least that's what I found on the internet. We haven't watched it yet, but it's supposed to be about this eruption, but of course more dramatic and catastrophic and everything, I guess. So maybe go watch it and maybe we will watch it too. Should be interesting.
We made a little detour to the Roque de Teneguía, and here we have views of the western coast of the island. And we are thinking that we can maybe even see the old lava as it went into the ocean from the eruption in 2021.
So not very old lava,
Yeah,
quite young,
but it's probably not hot anymore, I hope.
probably.
So it's interesting.
It is very interesting. We are on our way down to the beach, but we had to stop here because we are in a lava field. It's so interesting. Wow, guys. So this is very amazing. So
Very
different.
unique.
Very unique, yeah, exactly. And up there you can see the volcanoes where we were.
I didn't know that this is what old lava looks like. I always thought it was more like one big piece. It looks more like rocks.
But come here, come here. It kinda holds together. Look, the stones are like they are loose but quite sticky, like they hold together somehow a bit. So it is different to the sand where we were walking.
Right.
So yeah, wow, I really like it. Okay. Okay, so let's continue down to the ocean. We are almost down by the ocean. You can see the lighthouse, and from here we can also see these things. I don't know how they are called, but they should be for making salt, you know, out of the ocean water. And it's so interesting to see from up here. It's quite colorful, and the ocean is quite rough today. It's so windy here at this point. So yeah, but we are still going, and we'll see what we will discover there. Guys, we just found out that all of this is quite new. There was an eruption from the Tenegia volcano in 1971, so that is not that long ago. We were wondering why there are no trees or anything, just a bit of shrubs, and now we know, because this is only around 50 years old, so that's cool. Some of the pools are pink. It's because there is algae growing there. It's used to living in a very, very, very salty water. So basically, in these clay pools lined with stone, the water warms up and evaporates, and that's how they make salt. This was a very basic explanation, it's much more complicated. So those pools with water are evaporation pools, and here we can see a crystallization pool. So salt is already there. It looks like snow, it's glistening in the light, and yeah, I would like to taste this, but we shouldn't go there, of course. So no tasting, maybe here. There is salt here.
How is it?
Salty. Look, there is one little crystal. It's everywhere here on the ground. Yeah, I like this. I had no idea how this works. So it's very interesting to see. We are now below the crystallization pools, and there is a bit of salt here. So yeah, normal salt.
It's salty.
With a volcanic flavor, I would say.
My favorite.
Very nice, yes, yes, this must be expensive.
Looks like we can take some salt with us.
Wow.
For this one.
Wow, that is a big chunk. Yeah, that would be a very salty meal.
Too bad we don't have any space left in our backpacks. For this one.
Wow.
Maybe we could have a salt ball fight here.
No. What's interesting is that they do all of the salt harvesting by hand. So they rake and they put it in a wheelbarrow and everything. So this is a very traditional factory, or how should I call this, and it's great that it's still here, because when there was the eruption, the lava almost destroyed this, but luckily it survived and it can still be performed, the traditional art of salt collecting.
This beach is known as Playa Ecentive or Playa Nueva, new beach, because it didn't exist here until 1971, when the last eruption took place in this part of the island, and that eruption formed this beach, which is quite interesting.
So cool. But we are probably not going for a swim. There is a red flagging here. What is the flag doing?
Waving.
Waving, okay. Red flag is waving here. But except of the beach, there are these little things, these little pools, and the water should be warmer there because it's not connected to the ocean. There are a few people down there in swimwear. It's official. Officially, these are hot springs, so probably warm pools, and we will take a look. Okay, we are here. I'm going in. It's not even warm. Maybe lukewarm to regular warm.
How disappointing.
But it looks very nice. The water is quite crystal clear, as you can see probably from above. Try showing it from above.
Like this.
Like this. Is it crystal clear?
Yes.
Now I am making it a bit murky. Sorry about that. Wow! This is not warm at all. But I'm swimming. This counts. I was afraid the water would be stale, you know, but it's not stinky or anything. It doesn't feel wrong, so hopefully it's okay. I made it so murky. Oh my god. This doesn't look idyllic now. Sorry about that. Tommy now doesn't want to go in.
Yeah, not into this.
How is it?
It's nice, actually. It's not that cold.
Yeah.
It's less cold than the ocean,
And that's always nice.
especially in February.
Yeah. So we were reading about this place here, and the hot springs are here but underground, and the water is rich in sulfur. There are future plans maybe to build a spa here. So there is nothing here yet.
We wanted to go to the beach, which is down here, and it looks very nice, but unfortunately it looks like it's closed, or at least the stairs leading to the beach are closed, so we have no way of getting there. But fortunately there is another beach which is right behind that big rock, so we'll go there because we think that one should be open. And here is the second beach, which is open, so we can go down there and check it out.
Con tus labios
This beach is really nice, but the water looks very dangerous. There are big waves, so we didn't go for a swim, but at least we went closer to the water, to the shore, and because the waves are so big, we sometimes got covered by the water, and when it got higher, we quickly lied down into the water to get fully wet. So I think that counts as swimming anyway.
Yeah, there was totally a routine which we performed to get covered by the water completely.
Yeah, so we are refreshed and now we are in the sun because it's still shining. It's not windy here, so it's very pleasant.